In this video, we're going to look at BODMAS, sometimes called BIDMAS. BODMAS is used to work out which order to do a calculation in. And I want to show that, first of all, by showing the problem that BODMAS is targeted towards solving. And we'll look at this calculation. Now, when we do this, there are two ways that we can approach it. Either we can do 10 plus 5, which is 15 times 6 equals 90. Or we can do 5 times 6 plus 10. So 5 times 6 is equal to 30. And then we add the 10 on, it will be 40. So which way round is it? Is 10 plus 5 times 6 equal to 90 or 40? And it's really important that we can do this. It's fundamental 11 plus requirement. And the way that we do this is we use an acronym, BODMAS, which tells us the order in which we do the calculation. We start off by doing the brackets, then the ordinals, then the division, then the multiplication, then the addition, then the subtraction. So in this case, obviously, we do the multiplication before we do the addition. So we'll see that in a second how that works. Just a couple of things. First of all, ordinals. What are ordinals? If you don't know that, we won't be covering ordinals in this lesson. There's a separate lesson on ordinals, but they are powers. So if you've ever seen something like this, which is 2 squared, that is an ordinal. But to make it simple, we're going to ignore that in this particular video. So what we're going to look at then is, let's go back to this question. Oh yeah, one other thing here is, which do we do first? Addition or subtraction? Addition or subtraction are always done from the left to the right. So you don't have to think which you're doing first. With addition and subtraction, you just do them in the normal way, left to right. That's why I put the arrow in there, but it is just BODMAS. Officially with that acronym. Now let's have a look here. So let's go back to this one. 10 plus 5 times 6. We do the multiplication first, that is 30, and then we add the 10 on. So 10 plus 30 equals 40. And that is actually the other way around than pupils first dealing with it. With things, they normally start from left to right. They normally do 15 times 6. So it's good to test with a question of that type. Okay, so let's do another question. Let's do 14 plus 8 times 3. So let's do 14 plus 8 times 3. Okay, so in this case, 3 8s are 24, so 14 plus 24 equals 38. So, pretty straightforward. So let's look at a division. So 22 plus 8 divided by 4. So 22 plus 8 divided by 4. So in this case, we do the division first. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. And 22 plus 2 equals 24. So it's straightforward once you've got the basic principle. So let's do brackets. So let's do 12 plus 8 times 8. So 12 plus 8 in brackets times 8. Okay, so in this case, because the addition is in brackets, we do it first. So that is 20 here, 12 plus 8, 28. So it's 20 times 8 equals 160. So this is the principle. There are many more complicated examples, but once you have the understanding of the principle, generally, if you work through a few examples, it will be Pretty straightforward.